What's good, what's good, what's good? Ladies and gentlemen, of course, it is yours truly, Mike, coming back at you guys with another video today. Kind of felt like I wanted to put on a pink shirt today. I don't know, feeling like a Mexican pimp or something. I don't know. Like one of them Latin lovers, dude. I appreciate this shirt. I love this shirt. It's probably one of my favorite ones in my closet. Can't get it to stay up because I don't have the tie to put on. I don't feel like being super sophisticated today. But again, coming back at you guys with another video, and as a man, I'm emotional. I truly am. I admit it. I may not show my emotion in public, and stuff like that, but I do cry. And I'll be the first to admit, when I left the Philippines, I cried. I did. I was on a plane, and I felt a tear trickle down the side. And I don't cry a lot. I don't cry at all because I'm a man. And, it takes a real man to admit, that he cried. But, when I left the Philippines, I cried. But I cried for many different reasons. But one of the main reasons why I cried was because I was thinking about all of the Filipino food that I was going to miss while I was gone. Everybody was like, Mike, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. You can make those foods while you're in the U.S. But it's not the same. You understand? It's not the same as eating the food in the country as it is making it in another country, because the ingredients are not always the same. And even if you do find the same ingredients, the taste is not going to always be the same. It's just not gonna always match the same experience that you had while you were in the Philippines. It's just almost impossible to do so. Now, hands down, hand to God, one of the best Filipino foods, best Filipino dishes I ever had was sinigang. That is spelled S-I-N-I-G-A-N-G. Sinigang. Specifically, sinigang ni baboy, which means pork sinigang. Now, sinigang is like a broth dish that's made, it's really sour. It's got vinegar and all kinds of stuffs and ingredients in it. Put vegetables in it. It's kind of like a vegetable soup with meat in it, but you can make it with different meats. You know what I'm saying? You can use isda, which is fish. You can use baboy, like I said, which is pork. You can also do tinola. Dang, how you pronounce it? Tinola, which is chicken. Sinigang ni tinola. Help me out. Tell me how to pronounce that word. I forgot, but it just means chicken. I think that's native chicken. And you can just use, or also with shrimp too. So, you can make sinigang. The base of it is always the same ingredients, same vegetables, same use for the broth. You just choose whichever viand or meat dish that you want to add to the dish. Hands down, some of the best food I've ever had. That is my absolute favorite Filipino dish. I can't live without it. I can eat it at least once a week. It's just, it's above and beyond amazing. But also, my second favorite is adobo. Now, I lived here in the States and stuff, and I see like adobo seasoning and things like that, but it is not the same, people. Understand this. Americans know about adobo seasoning. They know about it, but they don't know about the actual dish of adobo. Like, the chicken and the pork. Also you can use it a bunch of different ways and a bunch of different varieties, but in the Philippines, you make it with the actual, the soy sauce and the vinegar and all of the other ingredients. You make it as opposed to having this powdered sauce, powdered substance that you mix in with something. It's completely different, and to me, it just doesn't taste the same. So I'm missing the Philippines because I don't have access to the foods that I used to enjoy while I was there. Now, one thing that you actually could make here that that was very popular and still to this very day is very popular in the Philippines is halo-halo. I call it elo-elo or halo-halo. That's how foreigners, will pronounce it, halo-halo or halo-halo. Now, halo halo is just this mixed dish. Lord knows, it's shaved ice and condensed milk, and it's almost like somebody looked into their cupboard or looked into their pantry and said, look, I have nothing else to make for dessert, so let me just throw some stuff together. That is exactly what halo halo is. It's shaved ice. It's like some corn flakes, crispy rice or Rice Krispies, condensed milk, ice cream, these little pearls with like no flavor. I mean, they just threw something into a dish, coconut shavings, leche flan, banana or sinigang. They just threw it all into a bowl and said, here, this is your dessert for the night. I don't know how it was invented. I didn't do my research on it. Sorry. But to me, it's just a blend of just a whole bunch of different things, and they said, here, this is your dessert tonight. And it just took off, you know. And like I said, Filipinos are very, very resourceful people, so I personally would not be shocked to hear that you know, halo halo was just an invention that was just made up one night, and all of a sudden it just became astronomically popular and almost like the country's signature traditional dessert, you know. But then also, aside from halo halo, you have its counterpart or its older sister or older brother or warmer brother or sister called benignit. Don't ask me how to spell that, because off the top of my head, I forgot. Man, benignit to me is just warm halo halo. It's the exact same thing, except for it's like a, you know, just a warmer version of it. It ain't got no ice in there, but, you know, it has the bananas and the ube ice cream and things like that. Not ube ice cream. Why did I say ice cream? But it has ube in it and root vegetables and stuff like that. I'm telling you, to all of my foreigner friends, whenever you decide to go to the country, excuse me, because I know you will after this video, because this video is going to make you extremely hungry. Whenever you decide to go, never leave that country until you've tried halo halo, benignit, sinigang, and adobo. The real adobo. Not no powdered version of adobo, but the actual real adobo dish. Like, have a Filipino friend or go to a traditional Filipino restaurant and try those dishes. You cannot live without it. I promise you. It'll change your life. It'll make you get on the plane. When you get on the plane, after having all that, when you get on the plane, tell me, I said a tear gonna drop from your eye because you're gonna miss it. I promise you that. I give you my word. If you don't cry, then I have not done my job. If you don't cry, excuse me, when you leave the country after hearing and experiencing those Filipino food dishes, then I'm not doing my job. I truly am not. But anyways, those are like my favorite Filipino dishes, and I guess desserts kind of included in there. But like I said, the Philippines, they're very, very good with their food dishes. But one of the country's main signature dishes is lechon. And lechon is not necessarily just in the Philippines. I mean, you can get that anywhere, but you know, they cut open a pig, take out all of its stuff, and then they roast it on an open fire, get the skin all crackly and all that stuff, and good tasting and stuff. And to my Muslim friends, I am sorry. I mean, I know you guys can't enjoy that, and I don't mean any disrespect, but to me, I do enjoy eating pork. And, you know, but there are so many other dishes in the Philippines that you can eat that do not have any pork in it. And to be honest with you, the area in which I lived in, which is the Mindanao area, is really, I'm not going to say it's predominantly Muslim, but there are a large collection or a large group of Muslims within that area of Mindanao. So there are a lot of halal-friendly places that have no pork dishes or anything like that. So even if you're Muslim and you want to go to the Philippines and enjoy, I promise you there will always be a place for you to go and a place for you to eat. Matter of fact, it's over the last few years there have been more and more restaurants opening up that are more, like I said, halal friendly, which is Halal. Pardon me if I pronounced that wrong. But hey, like I said, if you go to the Philippines, I just want you guys to enjoy it. Don't cry like I did. You know, I admit I cried. I did. I mean, I cried for many reasons, but you know, it's like leaving home. You know, Am I homesick? Yeah. I enjoy being in the U.S. Don't get it twisted. You know, I got family here, so it's good to be around family. But by choice, I'd rather be back overseas. Hand to God, that's just the way it is to me. But as always, you know, just wanted to give you a quick video. You know, show my emotional side. I want people to know that I'm a very, very emotional person. I ain't no bitch, pardon my language, but you know, I like to express my emotions because, you know, maybe it'll show people a softer side of Mike the PI guy. As always, love you guys. Mahal kita. Mabuhay. Peace.